Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
And I'm Jack Simpson. Good morning.
Jack's sitting in Brent's chair today, and Jeremy was sitting in Brent's chair and is not available today, so Jack is our co-host today. Welcome.
Thank you.
Short week in most ways because we had that holiday, but it also seems kind of like a long week in other ways. So
Yeah.
squeezing everything into 4 days is sometimes more work than just having a regular week.
Oh, I bet it is.
But we're here. It's Friday, and a lot of you folks out there have had, I think, the pleasure of watching things grow, turn green, and popping through the ground. And actually, meteorology-wise, the first day of summer comes here in the next couple of days, and it'll start feeling like it, I would imagine. But right now, we're enjoying a nice spring day. This is the first time, I think, in quite a while, Jack, that you've been able to go out and look at the sky and say, all clear.
It's nice and sunny. And continuing with the grass turning green and nice plants popping up, I went out for a nice walk yesterday, took a look at the sights, and looking pretty neat outside.
That's looking good. Looking good. Now, nice little 20 here and 30 there along through the month of June, or a nice slow inch or two would be welcome. But right now, we're just being thankful for what we have gotten, and jumped up over 4 inches all of a sudden here in June, which was badly needed. So, again, we're talking about the weather. We discussed this yesterday. It's fun to talk about the weather.
It is.
We'll continue with more information and bring you the Prairie Pioneer menu for today. And today it is hot dogs, mac and cheese, veggies, and fruit. And if you're not a regular customer or you're bringing along some extra guests today, please let them know by 9 o'clock at 872-6121. And you can also use that same number to set up home delivery if you like. Number again, 872-6121. All right, very big day today, Jack. I don't know if you know this.
Oh.
Every day's important. Every day's a special day, but I'm telling you, this one here, it's really special. It's real drama here.
Oh, great.
Yep, hole in my bucket day.
Oh.
Yep, hole in my bucket day.
Boom doo doo doom, boom doom boom. Liza, going down to the well, fetch us some water.
Well, that's nice, dear Henry.
Whoop. Wait a minute. Look at this. There's a
384-3852 to make an appointment, and she's located in the Broken Bow Chamber Building. The business name is in the glass front window.
All right, thank you, Jack. Also want to remind folks, we are going to give you one more chance today to text in and get registered for the drawing on Monday for our beef prizes for the month of May. May the Beef Be With You promotion. They're still picking up the registration boxes around the area. They were out yesterday, the gals, and they have a few more to go today. So you may or may not be able to register that way. But if there's a registration box there or container, go ahead and put your name and phone number in. Otherwise, your last chances are texting, which will be available today later on in the show, with a question about beef. So keep it right here. And right now we're going to play the game. You have the game there.
I sure do.
We have a ticket to the barbecue in Oconto as a prize today, $20 value. And what's the question, Jack?
Well, celebrating the nursery rhyme Mary Had a Little Lamb. It was published in May of 1830, so we're testing your memory of some other classic nursery rhymes. There are 5 little piggies in the nursery rhyme. Which piggy didn't get anything? Now, your choices are 5th, 2nd, 4th, or 2nd, apparently, or 3rd. Again, there are 5 little piggies in the nursery rhyme. Which little piggy did not get anything? Again, 5th, 2nd, 4th, or 3rd are your choices. Call us at 872-2801.
And win yourself that ticket to the Oconto Blowing the Doors Off barbecue.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Building something big or just tackling a do-it-yourself project, whatever your vision, they've got the supplies you need to make it happen at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From lumber to paint, tools to hardware, Ansley Lumber and Supply has it all. With top quality products at unbeatable prices. And with their friendly expert staff, you'll get the advice you need to get your job done right. Visit them today in downtown Ansley at Ansley Lumber and Supply. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Open Saturday, 8 until noon.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
7:49. We have a caller online. Didn't get a chance to find out who we're talking to, so let's find out now. Good morning. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Faye.
Faye, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. It's good to hear your voice. Here's Jack with your question.
All right. There are 5 little piggies in the nursery rhyme. Which piggy didn't get anything? Your choices are 5th, 2nd, 4th, or 3rd.
I think it was the 4th.
You are correct.
I can't recite that. Faye, can you recite that?
Well, I had to go through it. I had first little piggy went to market, and one little piggy stayed home. Third little piggy had roast beef, and fourth little piggy had none.
Good job. Thank you very much. For that, you receive a ticket to the barbecue in Oconto coming up. So come and pick it up when you can, Faye.
What day is that one in that thing? Is it a week away?
It is on June 7th.
June 7th, yeah, next weekend.
Okay, thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, yes. Next weekend, barbecue and music and fun. Oconto turns into a concert hall. It's a beautiful thing. If you haven't been, get there. It's worth your time. It's worth $20. Well, you can't eat. $20. It's a bargain these days to get anything for $20 to eat.
Yeah.
Let alone delicious barbecue. All right, birthdays today. We have a couple that we would mention to you. And if you're having a birthday, happy birthday to you. CeeLo Green is 50 today. We may hear from him later. Tom Morello is 61, guitarist for Rage Against the Machine, and also played and toured with Bruce Springsteen's E Street Band. And Winona Judd. Winona is 61 years old today and celebrating her birthday. So let's celebrate with Winona with Rock Bottom.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
My day starts right.
With Dave and Brent.
The Nebraska baseball team is just a couple wins away from coming back home to play in Nebraska at the College World Series. KBBN is proud to be your local affiliate, and this Friday afternoon we'll have the regional matchup against Oklahoma on the air. Tune in for pregame coverage at 3:30 and first pitch at 4 on 95.3 KBBN. You are able to cheer Go Big Red because of these sponsors: Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Arrow Seed, Team PT, Meat Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Agland ATV, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, A to Z Lawn Pro, Geared for Sports, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. It's the Nebraska baseball team in regional action against Oklahoma. Friday afternoon, pregame at 3:30, first pitch at 4 on 95.3 FM, KBBN.
Farming is a tough business that requires tough equipment. That goes for your irrigation system as well, which is why an irrigation system from Central Nebraska Diesel, your local Ranke dealer, is built to be durable and reliable. High-strength steel, superior engineering, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty on gearboxes. That is what a Ranke irrigation system is made of. Give the irrigation professionals at Central Nebraska Diesel a call today to find out just how tough they really are. Ranke, more right than rain. And Central Nebraska Diesel, your local irrigation experts.
7:55, here's Jack Simpson with another breakfast show note for you.
Well, this is about the Oconto Volunteer Fire Department blowing the doors off barbecue. It's coming up Saturday, June 7th from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. All you can eat for adults, it's $17 in advance and $20 at the gate. For your children ages 5 to 12, it's $10. They'll have live entertainment from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. with the South Loop Sunrise at 7 p.m., a raffle drawing and auction, and 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. is Tim Zach. The raffle drawing, they have a Blackstone griddle, a Henry Golden Boy 22 rifle, a Remington 870 shotgun, and a $200 gift card to Mills Hardware. Again, that's Saturday, June 7th from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. in Oconto.
All right, thank you, Jack. Good to have you folks along this morning. Here's Jelly Roll and Lyra.
I let you drive around my mind. I can't count the times you made me feel.
Eye to eye with the administration, telling CBS Sunday Morning.
I don't want to, speak out against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
Musk will join President Trump in the Oval Office this afternoon for a joint news conference. The Department of Homeland Security has published a list of hundreds of cities, counties, and states it designates as sanctuary jurisdictions. CBS's Christopher Cruz tells us.
The targeted communities generally don't cooperate with immigration agents. They say not cooperating makes migrants feel safer coming forward if they're a witness to or victim of a crime.
Last year's runner-up is this year's year's winner at the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Eclair C small. E-C.
13-year-old Faison Zaki from Texas came back from a late-stage flub to take home the winning prize of $50,000. CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
Buying a new car might make you say things like,
I can't believe it.
Seriously, it's ours? Is this real life?
Yeah, it's real life, all right.
but what you really need to say is something that can protect your new ride.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yep, we're here to help you choose the coverage you need. So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KOLN, police have identified the driver who died in Tuesday night's rollover crash that ended in a McDonald's parking lot near Interstate 80 in York. The York Police Department has identified the driver as 75-year-old Daryl Lotz of York. Police say he and a passenger, 71-year-old Linda Lotz of York, were transported to the York General Hospital after the crash, where Daryl later died. Shortly before 8 p.m., officers with the York Police Department were called to a single-vehicle rollover crash in a McDonald's parking lot off the interstate. According to York Police, a community member helped officers rescue the two people from the upside-down car. A preliminary investigation indicates that the vehicle exited the I-80 westbound ramp and continued west across the 4 Highway 81 lanes of traffic before rolling multiple times and coming to a stop in the McDonald's parking lot. The Nebraska State Patrol will help the York Police Department with the crash investigation. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
It's all over in the Western Conference for the NHL, and the NHL final is set. Edmonton and Florida. Edmonton winners of Game 5 today over the Dallas Stars, 6-3. They won the series 4-1. In the NBA, we'll have one more at least Eastern Conference playoff game as the Knicks stave off elimination, getting the win in Game 5, 111-94. Knicks led in scoring by Jalen Brunson and his 32 points. Karl Anthony Towns added 24. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby both in double figures as well. Tyrese Halliburton, rough game for him. He only had 8 points, 6 assists, but was 2 for 7 from the floor. In Major League Baseball, they had a doubleheader between Atlanta and Philadelphia. Phillies got the first one, 5-4. Schwarber with his 19th home run on the year. Braves got the second one, 9-3. Blue Jays behind an 8-run second inning beat the A's 12-0. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Bright sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 80. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies again tonight. Lows dip down to about 49. Highs level off around 80. Tomorrow mainly sunny. Temperatures above average Sunday and Monday with highs from the mid-80s to the upper 80s. Slight chance for storms Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Jack will have the currents for you right after this.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:05, here's Jack.
53 degrees outside. It looks like a beautiful day outside as of right now. Sunny skies, calm winds out of the south. Your barometric pressure at 3014, humidity at 94%. The last 24 hours only picked up a trace of precipitation, but nothing measurable. The precipitation for this month will stay 4 inches in 1600ths. High yesterday of 66, overnight low of 42. Sunrise today was at 6:08 and sunset today 9:04.
All right, thank you, Jack.
You're
Today
welcome.
is CeeLo Green's birthday today. He is 50. A while back, he was at Daryl's house live, and they got together and jammed. Here it is.
Itchy allergy eyes? Blink Eye Drops offers soothing relief you can trust. And for complete eye health, grab Ocuvite or Preservision Eye Supplement Soft Gels. Swing by Varney Pharmacy today, your neighborhood pharmacy with big savings on the brands you trust.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show at 17 past the hour of 8 o'clock, and Casey is here from Mid-Plains. Good morning, young lady.
Young lady, that's funny. I like it, but
You're young. You are young and full
caught
of
me
energy.
off guard. Caught me off guard there a little bit.
Oh, boy. Well, we were just talking briefly off the air. Summer around the corner. Might get a summer-like day today, a little more sunshine than we've had.
We can't complain about the rain, though. I mean, it's
Fantastic.
been great, hasn't
Yeah,
it? It just
really
feels so good. Yeah, so hopefully we can just once every now and then, maybe a little sprinkle shower. That'd be great.
Yeah, we're not asking for much.
No.
Just a regular rainfall.
Exactly.
Through the summer would be nice.
Exactly.
Okay. What's happening? I know this summer you kind of think in school summer would be less busy, but in your case it really doesn't slow down. What's going on?
No, it's actually probably it's probably more hectic in the summertime for us sometimes because a lot of things get just added very quickly, and it's like, well, it's summer, let's try this, let's do this. And so a lot of times we might have nothing on our calendar and then all of a sudden the calendar's full. So that's kind of the way that it goes. But I have a couple things that I want to highlight that were just recently added to our schedule. And one of those is medication aid. This is a class that a lot of folks take after they take their nurse aid. So they become a CNA, a nurse aide, a nursing assistant. They go by a lot of different terms. The correct term would be nursing aide, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, then if students are interested, then they can go on to become a medication aide. And that is a lot of the same duties, but then they are able to dispense medication to patients. And so we have a new medication aid class that was added to our schedule. It is slated to start June 6th. And that's a Friday. Now, I've been talking for a couple weeks about how the college is closed on Fridays at noon. Well, not anymore. No, we have a class now on Fridays from 8 to 4, and that will be medication aid. That will run, it will start June 6th and run until around the middle of July. And really, if you are a nursing aide or you are interested in getting your medication aid endorsement added on to that, this is the class for you. And so we don't always do medication aid after nurse aid. It's really based on interest, and we've had a lot of folks that have asked us for it. So we managed to fit it into our schedule. So here we go.
Here we go. And we read a lot of job openings or looking for employee notices in that very category. So.
Yes. Yeah. So even if, maybe you are somebody who works in the industry, even if you are not looking to become a medication aide, help us out and help spread the word there, because inevitably, what always happens is we start the class and then a few days later somebody calls and says, when's your next medication aid class? So we hate that. We try to get it on our Facebook page. We try to we talk about it here on the radio. We do everything that we can to get the word out. We contact facilities that might have employees, but it is sometimes challenging. So if you're hearing this and you're either interested in becoming a medication aide or know someone who might be, please give us a call. Our number at the college is 872-5259, and we'd love to have you.
All right. Any other additions?
Why, yes, there is. I would like to announce this is a really fun one. We actually did this class last year, and it was really popular. And so we've decided to bring it back a little bit earlier in the summer this year. And this is our babysitting boot camp. Babysitting boot camp. So this is geared for students for the younger students, those who are just interested in starting out, learning how to babysit and maybe taking on a few clients here and there. We really try to fill this day with things, speakers, and activities that will benefit students who are looking to babysit over the summer. We have some folks from Bruning Bank that come in and talk about financial basics, because those babysitters are going to earn a little money. And so what do you do with that money? You don't want to just stick it in your sock drawer and, just let it sit there. The folks from Bruning Bank really come in and talk about getting a bank account and how to cash a check. If you ask students nowadays, sometimes they don't always understand how to cash checks. Now, of course, there are things like Venmo and Cash App and things like that students can get paid for through as well. But I'm sure there are age restrictions and, just how to handle all of those transactions.
Sure,
Going from a 13-year-old that may not have had access other than, their parents tossing them a $20 bill to now having access to cash or payments or checks in different forms, that can be a little overwhelming.
Well, and all the options are great, but a little confusing at age 13. Which one's best for me, right?
Yes, absolutely. So Bruning Bank comes in for an hour and talks about some of the financial choices that new employees will make. Then we have Kelvin Kreitman comes in. He's one of our CPR instructors, and he talks about safety in babysitting jobs, your basic first aid, your basic CPR, and just general safety, what to do if somebody falls, or maybe they're swinging and falls off the swing, or takes a tumble off the slide, or God forbid any worse emergencies than that. But we really talk about what to do, how to call 911, what to say when you call 911, things like that. So that's a really important part and a big piece of the day for this babysitter boot camp. We provide lunch. And then we have Sarah Fanning comes in. She's a UNL Extension educator, and she's going to talk about some safe and then age-appropriate activities to do with children, and also making snacks. That's important.
That's very important, yes.
Yeah, especially if you want to get asked back, you like the kids to go, hey, that babysitter was the one that made the great snacks. So we just want our youth to walk away with materials that they can take to their babysitting job and then feel ready to take on that responsibility, because we are, it's a big job. So this is going to be, let's talk about the date. This is going to be held on June 16th. I believe that's a Monday, June 16th from 9 to 3 at the college. So if you are interested, if you have a potential babysitter, even if they've already been babysitting, there's some skills there that they can learn. So
lots of different points you made there are really important. But I mean, anybody that babysit years ago, you just had no training. You just went and hope you got along with the kids you were watching, right?
Exactly. We said, we'll be back at 11 and
yeah,
put them to bed at 9 or whatever. That was about the extent of the instruction. And, in some ways, not a lot has changed. Kids have not changed that drastically, but in a lot of ways they have.
Yeah.
And, just the safety of our world. We just want to make sure that, we are asking kids to watch kids. And we want everybody to come out of there safe and having an enjoyable day or night. And also for parents, it's important for parents to be able to get out. I mean, it might be something that they have to go do, or they might just be going out to have a fun evening, and you want to be able to enjoy that. So we hope that our babysitter boot camp will hit all the right notes there, and we're excited about it.
Well, I think it's a great opportunity, and there are situations where if you have kids that are old enough that can stay home during the summer but still need somebody there for guidance, that could be a 5-day-a-week job for this student.
Definitely.
And like you say, and you don't babysit for 25 cents an hour anymore. There's actually some nice revenue in it. So.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're excited about this one. If you're interested in Babysitter Boot Camp, you can give us a call. Again, our phone number is 872-5259.
All right.
So I have to say, did you know this is my last time here for a while. I go on hiatus after today.
The summer schedule?
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Well,
I know.
Here's the thing, Casey. You've been a guest here on the Breakfast Show for a long time. You stop in any time you want.
I will stop in to say hello.
You don't have to have an appointment.
Yeah, we always take a little break in the summertime because we kind of started doing that a few years ago when the summer was slow. And it's not really slow anymore. So keep an eye on our Facebook page.
Okay.
And you never know when you might see us pop up here and there. We'll get ready for Crazy Days. We've got some fun things planned with Crazy Days. We've got the car coming. I'm sure we'll talk to you on that day as well. Yeah. And we might even have some other fun things happening around the car.
Okay. Hint,
dun,
hint.
dun, dun.
Tease, tease.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm not kidding you. If it does get to where you need to get the word out, you just drop in.
Awesome.
We'll get you on the air in no time.
Awesome.
All right. We'll take a time out with these words.
I love the morning show.
Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
The Secret Garden. Some secrets just can't be kept. Open every Friday 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday 8:30 to 4:30. From antiques to gifts, sympathy to home decor. You can always shop and order online at thesecretgardenonline.com. Each Thursday you will find them at the Farmers Market as well. They hope to see you at their store 2 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north, or Thursdays at the Farmers Market in Broken Bow. The Secret Garden.
Are you or someone you know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org.
Hello there, it's Erin with Rise Rehab and Performance. Spring has sprung and summer is just around the corner. We want you to feel ready for all the fun of the warmer months. Don't let your physical condition slow you down. Rise to the occasions of your life. Is it farming and ranch work, summer sports, travel, whatever it may be, we want you to feel your best. Give us a call at 872-5800 to schedule your appointment today. Rehab, recover, rise.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Duda Plumbing, the guys you want when you need a new septic system or your existing system needs a good pumping. With Scott and Colton boasting over 40 years of experience, they know a thing or two about keeping things flowing smoothly. Don't wait until your backyard or basement smell like a swamp. Get on their schedule for a pump every 2 years. For the really tough spots, their sewer camera can spy on what their eyes can't catch. For over 40 years, Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
8:31 is your time. Thanks for listening, folks. We appreciate you. Here's Jack with another note.
Well, with Whiskey Barrel Stan, the man has everyday low prices, free ice with every purchase. You can enjoy a great conversation and a wide selection of your favorite adult beverages. I was just telling Dave off air that he's a fun character, and I remember going in my first time there, I had a baby face because I've been told I look 12, and he's looking at me, looking at my ID. He's like, there's no way you're 21. I'm like, well, that's because I'm 23, so.
He checks you, that's for sure.
He does, for sure.
And all of his staff do the same.
Yep.
and they'd love to have you come and do business. But you do need to be 21 to buy those adult beverages. But there are pops and other kinds of non-alcoholic drinks that they have cooled down for you. Or if you want to buy some pop and put it in the cooler, you can get free ice with that buy as well. And the thing about the Whiskey Barrel, and we always want to mention this, is that they don't have big glitzy sales, leader sales is what they call them in the retail business, to get you in the door. They just have everyday fair prices, and you won't see them change much unless the increase comes on their end, and they have to pass that along. But they're very, very aware of, trying to stretch your dollar there and making a fair trade, fair business deal there without having a big glitzy special to get you in the door. So
I always love their sign that they have out front. It's always something perfect and hilarious.
Yeah, his sense of humor is on the board. So check that out when you drop by. No doubt about that. Here's Cody Jinks on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, Outlaws and Mustangs. That's some good sounds. Cody Jinks, Outlaws and Mustangs here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Before we close the show today, we're going to give you a chance to text in one last time for those May the Beef Be With You prizes that we'll be drawing for on Monday, so stick around. All right, I'm a little paranoid. about playing something off the computer this morning. I'm afraid another commercial will pop up about tobacco or something. But I'm going to give it a whirl because we wanted to kind of listen in on some new Turnpike Troubadours. They've got a new album out that people are really excited about. So we're going to get to that. And I did not get a chance to listen to the whole thing when I pulled it up, so keep your fingers crossed so we don't get a commercial in the middle. I don't think we will on this one. That's kind of unusual, actually.
Yeah, I've been playing the new Turnpike over on KCNI during Party Line sometimes, and I'm surprised I haven't run into that.
Okay, that's good.
Lovely album, though, for sure.
Yeah, it's great work. It's been a while since they put one out, so people are pretty excited about it. We'll be back. Jack has another note or two for you. Stick around.
Unfortunately, that air conditioning system of yours isn't quite smart enough to tell you that it needs a tune-up. That's why Taylor Heating and Cooling's technicians are there for you. Getting a tune-up now gives you peace of mind and helps you avoid making a frantic call when your system breaks down. You can also save on energy costs and reliability and catch small issues before they become a major problem. Contact your local technicians, Taylor Heating and Cooling, at 872-6196. That's 872-6196 for Taylor Heating and Cooling.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
For 20 years, we've walked this path together, neighbors, partners, friends. At Burning Bank, it's never just been about banking, it's been about building something lasting. 20 years, one journey. Together we've grown, together we thrive. On Friday, June 6th, we invite you to celebrate with us. The celebration begins with an Ollie's coffee bar in our lobby all morning. Then, join us for our barbecue lunch from 11:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. And don't forget to enter our raffle. You can enter the raffle June 2nd through June 6th. Everyone is welcome to enter. We look forward to celebrating with you at our Broken Bow location on the square on June 6th. Build, grow, thrive. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
It is 8:39. Here's Jack.
The Nebraska Department of Transportation has an exceptional opportunity for a highway maintenance worker to join their team here in Broken Bow and in Ansley. At the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. They provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, a work-life balance, and a comprehensive benefit package that includes a matching retirement contribution. You can apply at statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. The Nebraska is a equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
All right, thank you, Jack, very much. This one's called On the Red River, Turnpike Troubadours.
White tail and velvet, red as you rode Chevrolet.
Offer extended hours 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are always welcome because we feel convenience couldn't be more important when it comes to your health. Even further, we can visit you in-home for physical therapy if you can't make it to our office. From pre- and post-pregnancy pain to dry needling and everything in between, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit us at myteampt.com. It's your choice. Choose right. Choose Team Physical Therapy.
The Nebraska baseball team is just a couple wins away from coming back home to play in Nebraska at the College World Series. KBBN is proud to be your local affiliate, and this Friday afternoon we'll have the regional matchup against Oklahoma on the air. Tune in for pregame coverage at 3:30 and first pitch at 4 on 95.3 KBBN. You are able to cheer Go Big Red because of these sponsors: Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Arrow Seed, Team PT, Meat Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Agland ATV, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, A to Z Lawn Pro, Geared for Sports, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, and Justin Thompson Agency. It's the Nebraska baseball team in regional action against Oklahoma. Friday afternoon, pregame at 3:30, first pitch at 4 on 95.3 FM, KBBN.
Yes, join us for baseball. You could be mowing the lawn, working in the garden, doing something outside or in the shop, and still listen to the Huskers tomorrow on KBBN 95.3 FM. Here's Jack.
Why settle for ordinary when you can have something truly unique? At Circle V Stitching Post, Velma brings your ideas to life with top quality custom embroidery. Want your farm name or brand on apparel, or maybe it's school swag you want? Whatever it is, Velma's got it or can get it. She's got shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, polos, hats, and more. You can check out her selection of cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners personalized just for you. Do you need a unique gift for a baby shower, wedding, or special occasion? Velma's has great ideas and can create something unforgettable. Just to mention a few: afghans, aprons, personalized towels for a gift, or kids in sports. Don't forget, she carries top quality leather jackets personalized to fit your student style. You can skip the hassle of online shopping and get custom quality at great prices right here in Broken Bow. Call Velma today at 308-872-6173. You can leave a message and she'll get back to you.
Sounds great. And so does this, the Marshall Tucker Band.
Yes, Sunday morning's David Pogue when he thinks SpaceX may be heading to Mars.
Lucky, we've probably got about a 50% chance of sending ships from Earth to Mars at the end of next year, so November, December next year.
Wow. Is that realistic or is that Elon time?
Well, I try to give the 50th percentile. You should expect half the time I'm wrong.
The full interview airs this weekend. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is leading the U.S. delegation in Singapore at a big security conference.
The United States is committed to working with our allies and partners to deter aggression by Communist China in the Indo-Pacific.
Hamas has concerns that an Israeli-backed ceasefire plan does not include a commitment that it would lead to a permanent one.
We don't have a written confirmation yet from Hamas of its final response, but if you look at some of the sticking points that they're talking about, they're very familiar ones.
CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it. Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/55 to learn more. With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Martin Weiss.
It's all over in the Western Conference for the NHL, and the NHL final is set. Edmonton and Florida. Edmonton winners of Game 5 today over the Dallas Stars, 6-3. They won the series 4-1. In the NBA, we'll have one more at least Eastern Conference playoff game as the Knicks stave off elimination, getting the win in Game 5, 111-94. Knicks led in scoring by Jalen Brunson and his 32 points. Karl Anthony Towns added 24. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby both in double figures as well. Tyrese Halliburton, rough game for him. He only had 8 points, 6 assists, but was 2 for 7 from the floor. In Major League Baseball, they had a doubleheader between Atlanta and Philadelphia. Phillies got the first one 5-4. Schwarber with his 19th home run on the year. Braves got the second one at 9-3. Blue Jays behind an 8-run second inning beat the A's 12-0. I'm Martin Weiss.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Bright sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 80. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies again tonight. Lows dip down to about 49. Highs level off around 80. Tomorrow, mainly sunny. Temperatures above average Sunday and Monday with highs from the mid-80s to the upper 80s. Slight chance for storms Monday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
From delicious burgers and chicken strips to cones, shakes, and blizzards, truly something for everyone. Visit your local Dairy Queen on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow and feed your cravings. They look forward to seeing you soon.
Here's Jack with your current conditions.
60 degrees outside already this morning. Sunny skies, light and variable winds as of right now. Barometric pressure 3014, humidity at 80%. Trace of rain in the last 24 hours, but nothing measurable. The precipitation for this month will stay 4 inches in 1600ths. High yesterday of 66, overnight low of 42. Sunrise today was at 6:08, sunset today 9:04.
Thank you, Jack. It's 9:03. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Here's Jason Isbell and the 400 unit. Jason Boland and the Stragglers, a song called Dry. That's off their new work, The Last King of Babylon. And it is also getting some very good reviews. I want to check that out. All right, it's time to do some texting, folks. Brought to you by CarQuest of Broken Bow, Culligan of Broken Bow, and Custer County Feeders. We have a question for you, and then all you have to do is text in your answer and your first and last name. And the number to text is 308-870-0333, 870-3333. And answer the question, put your name down, and you'll be eligible for the drawing on Monday for that quarter of beef and a deep freeze to store it in, plus 3 bottles of the Bearded Hog barbecue seasonings. And second and third place will be an 8-pound prime rib roast and a bottle of Bearded Hog. So don't miss out.
No.
Get in here and get registered if you haven't, or you can do it again. We have about 3 minutes for you to text, starting right now. 3 minutes. Start texting. Here's the Mavericks with Nicole Atkins on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. The Mavericks and Nicole Atkins, Close By, Visit Often. The name of that one, 3 minutes and about 13 seconds long. So hopefully that gave you your last chance to get text in. And I did forget to ask the question at the very beginning, but the answer is, of course, Nebraska. We have more cattle than people. We have a lot of feedlots, and we have lots of cattle up in the Sandhills, and everybody knows how important that all is to all of us here in Nebraska. And again, that was your last chance. We'll have the drawing on Monday for those great prizes. Let me just grab the list here. I want to thank the folks at Sun Valley Landscaping in Ansley, in Arcadia Moshka's Building Center and Greenhouse, A1 Auto Repair in Arnold, Agribest Feeds in Callaway, here in Broken Bow, RTA's Hardware, Gateway Motors, the Grocery Cart, and the Garden Center. Evans Feed, thank you, Mike, here in Broken Bow and Ocano, Chapin's Interiors, Square One Boutique, and in Sargent, the Sargent Corner Market. They were all registration points. And again, thank you, too, to the folks who made the texting available that I mentioned earlier. And I'll do it again. CarQuest of Broken Bow, Culligan of Broken Bow, and Custer County Feeders. And we'll see who wins that great prize. The beef is great. I mean, a quarter of beef, who wouldn't want that?
Oh, yeah.
But that little freezer's sweet little unit, you could get that in just about any corner and have some more freezer storage to put things in. These days, if you find a bargain and you want to save a little money and freeze it and use it later, might be worth looking into a little freezer. And if you do, take a look at this one that we got from Lyons Appliances. Now, before we close, I'm thinking out loud here, so give me a sec.
No.
What is it about human nature that we continue to do over and over again? We get something kind of good, and then we just go bonkers, and pretty soon it's not any good anymore because everybody is doing it. It makes it not as special, and it also makes it a hassle. And one of those is the climb that people make on Mount Everest.
Really?
Yeah. There's trash all the way up the trail now. There's oxygen bottles they just leave behind. And there's just so many people doing it now. Even novice hikers can make a slow climb during the season on Mount Everest. And it used to be you had to be, top-notch hiker, almost professional, if you will. The end of May marks the end of the climbing season on Mount Everest as the monsoon season is about to start in Nepal. This year, 468 climbers from 57 countries were issued permits to try to summit the mountain. But that doesn't mean that everybody made it to the top. Sherpas say they were taking up a lot of novice hikers to Everest this year, which slowed things way down. And there was some bad weather along with that wasn't forecast. So many climbers got the flu and abandoned their hikes. And so maybe too much of a good thing. Maybe, well, I'm sure the tourism dollars are huge because there's an entourage that come with these climbers. But I wonder if it wouldn't be better if they just cut back the numbers of people that were allowed to try to climb it and make it a little more special than it is now and that it once was. But I don't think they'll listen to a radio announcer from Broken Bow, Nebraska, probably.
Probably not.
Oh, well, that's okay. Here's John Hyatt on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
When the road gets dark
John Hyatt, Have a Little Faith. And John, very successful, as many of you are fans of his. His daughter's out on the road now and has some new work released that's quite nice as well. You might want to check her out as she's kind of taken over the road and following what her father did. John Hyatt didn't finish high school. He went out on the road when he was 15 or 16 years old, I think. Wow. And he did go back, and when his daughter graduated from college, his goal was to get his GED, and so they kind of had a graduation ceremony at the same time.
Cool.
So he went back and got that at the same time his daughter graduated from college, and now she's out on the road playing music. Well, it is time to celebrate the summer sun. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the Ruin Brothers.